Tampoco quiero. Y digo yo que esto significa... Llevo todo el día intentando decirte esto. Y Fran, pero yo trabajo aquí.
Bueno.
¿Qué?
¿Y ella es mi novia?
Pero ahí está el pero. Que apareció Ainhoa. Se ha cargado todos los recuerdos que tenía. Pues no, mira, prefiero cocinar. Sí, por mí si quieres todo lo olvidamos y nos centramos en trabajar y ya está.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing part 2 of Ainhoa and Luz relationship. Finally they have decided to give things between them a chance and make it official. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, because it's super mega important. And also, if you are following this, TV show, please let me know your personal opinion down below. Do you guys really feel like they're gonna have a happy ending, or do you guys feel like they will end up separating because of the whole situations that is going on? And I also want to say thank you so much for all the love and all the support. I truly appreciate it. And let's get right into more details. So basically, part 1, I've done a part 1. So continuing from part 1 to part 2, at this point, Ainhoa really wants to be with Luz, but she knows she has a lot of things that she's dealing with currently when it comes to her ex-husband, when it comes to, her drinking problem, when it comes to her instability, the fact that she's living in a hotel. She just has a lot of things to figure out. But, Luz in this case really wants to be with Ainhoa, and she actually also ended up separating from her boyfriend, that she was trying to figure things out to develop a relationship with, but not actually she ended her situation with her boyfriend actually ended things with her, because her boyfriend found out that Ainhoa and Luz kissed, and Luz actually kept it secret from him. So he was basically like, hey, I don't want to force you to be with me. I want you to be with who you want to be with. I need you to get clarity and decide who you want to be with and who you want to pursue, because it's not right for you just to be with me just because you want to be with me. I want you to be with me because you really want to be with me. I hope I make sense by saying that. So after that, Luz actually took some days off, let's say that, and she actually ended up realizing that she wanted to be with Ainhoa. She went to Ainhoa and she told Ainhoa like, hey, I want to be with you. We can figure it out. I know it's a complicated situation. You are my boss. We work together, and my ex also works with us in the kitchen. It's complicated, but we can make it work. I want to be with you. And of course, one thing led to another, and Ainhoa and Luz, they actually end up kissing again. But at this point, Luz's mother actually end up finding out about the situation, and Luz's mother is actually the person that's in charge of the hotel and the restaurant where they worked at. So one thing just led to another, and at the beginning, Luz's mom was against it because she know that Ainhoa is going through a lot. She's not a bad person. She just has a lot going on, and she doesn't want her daughter to get hurt. And not because she's a woman. It's just Ainhoa has things that she has to figure out, and she doesn't want her daughter, in this case Luz, to get involved and get in the middle of that. But after that, Luz's mother had a conversation with a friend of hers, and a friend of hers, and also her son in this case, told her like, hey mom, you need to be there for your daughter needs you. And after that, of course, Luz's mom went to speak with her, and they cleared things up, and her mom was super supportive of it. And then later on, her father also found out about it. He was also very supportive of it. But at this point, Luz and Ainhoa, they was not together, because Ainhoa actually told Luz that they needed to part ways, that she needs things to figure out. But Luz was very persistent, because it's very hard to work with someone that you love and that you want to be with. You guys literally see each other every single day. So one day, Luz and Ainhoa, they have decided to go out to a bar, just speak and figure things out, and finally have some alone time. And that's when Luz finally told Ainhoa, hey, I know relationships is complicated. We will have a lot of good bad times, but that's part of having a relationship, and I want to be with you. So at that point, during a whole situation that happened, Ainhoa finally asked Luz to be her girlfriend, and they ended up making things official right there. And now currently they are at the point where they are working together. They are trying to see how they're gonna make the relationship work, separating the work side, the professional side from the loving side and the romantic side, and also how to manage it, knowing that her ex also works in the kitchen where they work in. So it's a whole lot going on. I will definitely be keeping you guys posted on a part 3, but if you guys are not watching it, go watch it. And you guys can actually also watch the clips of them together on YouTube. Just click in, just type in Ainhoa and Luz, and you guys will find like the parts of their relationship, which I personally recommend to do because it's a Spanish show and it's not available to stream on Netflix, HBO Max, Prime Videos, all these high known streaming platforms. It's not available to stream there. So if you guys would like to see it, I would recommend you guys watching it on YouTube. It will also help with the engagements and all of that. That's only my opinion now. But if any of you know where to watch the storylines through, a link, drop it down below in the comments. It will also help the other viewers out to go follow them. And I just want to say I'm very excited for this couple. They look so good together. I'm very happy that I know I have decided to put her guard down and finally gave her and Luz's relationship a try. And also we have to shout out Ainhoa's therapist. Her therapist actually told her, hey, like, you have to do therapy for you. You can't be afraid to mess up. You can't promise Luz that you won't mess up, but you can try to be a better version of yourself for yourself. And of course you guys won't always see eye to eye, but basically like just give it a try. And it also helped her a lot. But there's also another thing. Ainhoa's ex-husband, who was abusive towards her, keeps calling her. He keeps calling her, and she's always telling him, don't call me, don't call him, don't call him me. So I feel like he will be coming back in the picture, and I know that will really take her and Luz's relationship to a very difficult point, because I don't know how Luz is gonna handle that situation, and also we don't know how Ainhoa is gonna handle that situation, especially knowing that she was in a toxic marriage. But Luz is very well aware of this toxic marriage. She's aware of everything that happened, so that is also something to look forward to see what's gonna happen. And also Luz's father is a police officer, so I feel like she will have a kind of protection if that situation end up happening. But we will have to stay tuned. But yes, guys, go watch for Estrellas on YouTube if you guys want to follow their relationship. I'm excited. Hopefully I can do like a weekly update regarding their relationship, because I feel like in Spain it's like telenovelas, they last a long time to end. So I definitely will be, you guys will definitely be seeing more content of them together. And one thing I also wanted to say before we finish, I'm really also happy the fact that Luz's boyfriend, in this case her ex, was very comprehensive towards the situation. Even though he loves Luz and he wants to be with Luz, he was like, okay, I get it, you want to be with her. It hurts to see you guys together, especially us all working together, but if that's the person that makes you happy, is that the person who you desire to be with, I will just have to man up and just take it for what it is and move forward. Hopefully he can find love as well, because he does deserve it. He is a good guy. He always wanted to be with Luz. He was very respectful and patient towards her, but it was just Luz who wasn't ready to commit to him the way he wanted. And finally he have decided to let her go, and and just take it for what it is. And now seeing her in a new relationship with his boss, because I know it's also his boss, because she's the head chef of the kitchen, is difficult,